Welcome back to a whiskey adventure. Today's quest is again another bottle review. It's kind of our typical type of quest that we take on here.
Pretty much.
It's honestly the easiest thing to shoot. So that's kind of why. We've got a blind. We were actually supposed to do a blind tonight, but I forgot to have enough clean blends, and I forgot to tell him to bring some clean blends. So hopefully that'll be coming. For you guys, it'll probably be in a couple weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. We'll see. But today we have Dickel. This is a 9-year store pick, right?
Yeah, so store pick.
And this is a sour mash whiskey, Tennessee whiskey, so it's not technically a bourbon. Let's see if it has no mash bill on here, so I assume it's probably primarily corn, but why don't you, this is Vincent's bottle, so I'm going to let him take over from here.
Yeah, this is a bottle I bought right when COVID was starting. They didn't even know if they had this at Bebo, didn't even ring up in their register. So they gave it to me for $23.99, which is the price of their rye whiskey they had at the time. I'll take the neck pour on this one.
And I think this is my first time having Dickel to my knowledge. There's potential that I've had it at a bottle share.
It might pass in a bottle share because I did bring a bottled and bond one to one of Jeremy's shares.
It doesn't guarantee that I had it.
Yeah, it wasn't guaranteed that you had it, given that's there.
But you know, you guys probably know how bottle shares go. You drink a lot of stuff. You don't remember everything. So we'll definitely have this to remember. That's kind of one of the nice things about recording this stuff is like keeps track of what you've had,
what you've liked, with your notes on there.
Yeah, exactly. So this kind of just a way that we just kind of chronicle our own whiskey experience.
Right.
But let's get into the nose here.
Okay.
Do you know what distillery Dickel is?
I believe they're their own distillery in Tennessee.
Are they?
Yes. Cascade Hollow, if I remember correctly. Where they're
at. Well, it says bottled by George Dickel. Doesn't say where it's distilled. Super sweet vanilla immediately on the nose. Oh, and this is 51.5%? Yeah. So that's 103 proof. Handcrafted in small batches is what it says. So I guess it's not a barrel pick. It's still a batch product.
Barrel, something along those lines. This is
yeah, that's kind of weird. Wait. Hand selected barrel. Handcrafted in small batches. So it's kind of telling me two different things. I'm gonna guess it's a single barrel, but it doesn't explicitly state that. It's just hand selected barrel. Yeah. So kind of reminds me of Beam, honestly. Got that sweet
vanilla
bookery note, like peanuts.
Yeah, I was about to say some peanuts on there.
Oak.
Yeah, it's got good old classic cocoa notes.
I want to say there's some. Is that a nutmeg?
I can't really tell, but yeah, there is some type of baking spice right there on it. That's not clove.
I always want to say like cardamom. I've never, to my knowledge, I've never purchased cardamom and tried it, so I don't know for sure what it tastes like. But
I've only heard of cardamom through tasting it on other whiskeys. So.
Mostly just a lot of sweetness, honestly.
A lot of sweetness. I mean, it's just a strong vanilla nose.
Yeah. A little bit of cinnamon, like a dry cinnamon. Also kind of reminds me a little bit of Elijah Craig, the barrel proof. A little bit of like a little bit of anise in there. Starting to come out a little bit, you know, it's warming up.
It's just me, it's just strong vanilla, it's got the oak, a little bit of cinnamon.
Yeah, definitely not too complex. Shall we get into the palate?
Let's go for the palate.
Dry. The sweetness does not follow through for me.
No, it becomes a little bit more oakier for me.
Yeah, it's kind of bitter. Like a dry, bitter, young oak. By the way, my neck is in pretty bad shape right now, so if you see me massaging my neck, that would be why. A little bit more sweetness. The oakiness toned down a little bit.
Yeah, give it more cinnamon spice with it.
It's definitely not overly complex. It's pretty solid though. And you said you paid what, $23?
$23 on there. I think normally it's like $60 or something along those lines.
Yeah.
Let's put some water, see what that does.
I mean, I probably wouldn't pay $60 for this. Just because there's a pretty good amount of stuff in that price range.
Right.
That's really good. But water didn't do much on the nose.
Take some of the vanilla flavoring off.
Yeah,
give it a bit more stronger oak.
Yeah, it's not as sweet.
Yeah. Hint and the peanut flavor still left. It's very subtle though. Not as dry.
To me, the vanilla disappeared.
Yeah, vanilla's gone, but not as dry as it was before. It does have a bit more of a, I'm trying to think of the word, like a dusty or dirty feel left.
I think it's way better without the water.
Yeah, I'm going to concur on that one.
It went from like a $40 pour to like a $20 pour with the water, honestly. Which is kind of surprising because you would think for a 9-year whiskey, the bourbon, you would think that the water would do some nice things to it, but
Yeah, everyone's different.
yeah. I mean, for $23, you
$23, yeah, at the end of the day for it, yeah, I can't complain. But most Dickel wine, I can't really complain because they're good value for bottle. I mean, bottled and bond is what 13-year-old, and that's it goes for $50 normally.
Yeah.
So can't really complain too much on that one. This one, yeah, I was kind of expecting a little bit better.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't pay like whatever the retail price is normally.
Yeah.
This to me, it really does compare to like one of the not as good Booker's batches. I think that's a pretty fair comparison as far as profile goes. Obviously, Booker's are going to be quite a bit higher in the proof.
Right. And price.
Yeah. Honestly, as far as proof goes, I feel like this tastes. Does it taste underproof to you? Quite like a smidge.
Smidge, yeah.
Like
don't really taste the proof till the finish, really.
Yeah.
That's when it's all works out for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's alright.
It's all right. I mean,
I'm not mad at it.
C-grade whiskey. Can't complain on it.
Yeah.
So, expecting higher. Oh well.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I haven't had. I don't know. I don't have any memory of having other Dickel products, so so far there hasn't been any that's left an impression on me. Hopefully, we'll get to that point sometime. I haven't had the bottle and bond that's 13 years.
Yeah, I'll have to bring that over one of these days.
Yeah, give that a review. But
Yeah.
I think that's going to be it for this bottle review, guys. If you guys have had anything from Dickel, let me know what you guys have had in the comments below. If you guys have had anything like 9 years or any sort of hand-selected barrels, let me know if it met your expectations or if it kind of didn't meet it as much as this one didn't meet ours. Make sure you click subscribe and the alerts though. That way you guys can be notified anytime we got a new video coming out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Doing my best to keep up with that schedule. But yeah, that's gonna be it. So we will catch you guys next time.